Hi everyone, it's Vicky and it's WIP Wednesday again, and I finished the scarf that you can see me knitting. We were driving here, so that's why the video is a bit shaky, and in this part I had picked up stitches on my cast on edge and I was knitting them with the live stitches to close the loop. It was a bit fiddly and a little bit difficult to do it in a moving car, but the result is really lovely. So I worked on this while we were driving and in the morning in the hotel room, and then I worked on it today at lunchtime and I finished it this evening at home. And this is what it looks like. I'll try to get it in frame so you can see. So the color started there. So it went from light all the way through to dark, which I really liked. And then when you wear it, you pull that thing through, and that's what it looks like. So there's that loop that I was knitting before, and there's the edge where it gets knitted together, and I think that looks so neat. I only had one end to weave in there, and then I had one end to weave in one of those sides. Really like this. It's got an I-cord edge all the way around, so all the edges are an I-cord edge, which just looks so professional. Love that. You could probably wear it both ways. The back, it doesn't have the cables, but the back looks as neat as the front. And the pattern doesn't specify this, so I did check back to see what I've done previously. The pattern doesn't tell you to keep cabling once you get to the lace section. Let's see if I can show you that lace. So you see where the lace is. The pattern doesn't specify that that must have a cable in it. So the previous ones I've knitted, that hasn't had a cable, but I checked the picture on the pattern, and the picture on the pattern shows it's got a cable going all the way down. So that's interesting. But previously I've just stopped the cable there and just let it go out. And the edging, I just cast it off, knitting the knits and purling the pearls. And this is how much yarn was left over. So just to remind you, this is merino maize, 100 grams of Aran weight wool, and I bought this at Hobbycraft, and the length was 216 meters, and that's what's left. So that was my cast off bit that I had to cut off, and that was my cast on bits, and then that was what was left. I might have got another row out, but I didn't try. So I'm really happy with the way that scarf looks, and that is my WIP Wednesday, the one that got finished, the WIP that got finished. And the sock yarn blanket is up to 23 squares, so I only added this square in the last week. But I do love the feel. It's really nice and squishy. It's got a nice weight, and I think it's going to look beautiful. I did find this in my stash. I bought this at a charity shop recently, in the last month and a half, and really love the look of this. It's sock yarn. It's got this lovely gradient. You can see the colors there. So I can either use this in the sock yarn blanket or I can use it to make a shawl. I think I might use it to make a shawl because I've got a feeling if I'm using 10 grams per square, I might only get 1 square per ball. There's 100 grams here. So I think I might use this to make a shawl. And finally, some photos to end this video. This is last week's green scarf that I put on the tailor's dummy. And this blanket I saw at Tesco and I thought it looked really cute. Thanks for watching. Have a good day. Bye.